So, as you know, today our special guest today is Karunika Mataji from Mayapur, Sridham Mayapur itself, a very holy place which I had the privilege, the mercy, the benefit of being in Mayapur nearly seems like years ago. Why does it always seem like years ago? It was only a few months ago when I was in Mayapur. But today's speaker is Karunika Mataji. And just by way of short background, actually Karunika Mataji met Guru Maharaj during Kartik in Vrindavan. And at their first meeting, Guru Maharaj gave her the instruction to read Bhagavad Gita as it is. And on that having taken that instruction so seriously and to heart, on that very day, she started reading Bhagavad Gitas, so tentatively, and living her life according to the principles of ISKCON. And then she was initiated at Rath Yatra. Was that Ujjain, Mataji?
No, in Kolkata. Calcutta.
Oh, in Calcutta itself. Okay. And then has been doing service, in Ujjain. And I think that was when that was still in the community hall, right? The congregation used to meet every week and hold programs in the community hall. And also you're in Dealand as well, doing service in Dealand. Is that right?
Yes.
In Dealand as well.
Yeah.
Okay. What was just if you can tell us what you were doing, what service you had in Dealand.
Dealand, actually, Guru Maharaj had this project for catering and snacks, selling snacks, prasada. So for that, Guru Maharaj allowed me, gave me the permission. Actually, it was his kind mercy. So I was in this age, but still he showed me and I could go there and serve.
Right. So yes, as we all know, Guru Maharaj was Prasadam distribution was very close to Guru Maharaj's heart in Dealand, and I know especially during the COVID time they would go out and cook and distribute prasadam for all the first responders there in Dealand. And so yes, we all know that was a very important project for Guru Maharaj actually. So, and then of course you've settled in Mayapur now since 2010, I believe, right? And I think you also had, is it a petrol or what we would call a gas station business? I was a little intrigued. It's an unusual kind of business, I guess. Okay. And then before we start, many of you will know in the UK here today is a sannyas ceremony happening today. The devotee here, Sutapa Prabhu, is a disciple of His Holiness Kadambakarna Maharaj, and he's accepting sannyas. So we all reach out to him and give him all our blessings, and in return seek his blessings. So we are also here, benefited here in the UK by the presence of His Holiness Jayaveta Maharaj and Indradruma Maharaj and Dayananda Maharaj as well. So some very great personalities we can take the advantage and association of. And I also wanted to sort of mention, we have, maybe predominantly for the benefit of UK devotees, but anywhere else in the world watching, Abhay Charan pen drive. Right? Many of you will know, but it's kind of, if I can share on the screen, it's hopefully you can see that it's in a very nicely carved box. That's the front of it, and on the back as well, you can see. And then if you open it, it's got all the 45 episodes on this one pen drive. And here we go. Here's the pen drive itself. and then you simply open it and it, normal pen drive, USB, you can plug it into your laptop and you can watch constantly all the Abhay Charan series one after the other. So here's my offer. If anybody would like these, drop me a line and I'm happy to send them anywhere in the world. So that's one special offer for today. The other special offer, many of you may have seen or may not have seen this, the latest copy, I'll see if I can get it close enough, of Spiritual Connections magazine. And hopefully that's visible. And that's only just come out in print. And we are, see if I can open up a few pages here. Anywhere, I guess. There's a very nice picture of Srila Prabhupada in here. Wonderful articles. Also, there's an article by Satchidananda Maharaj. It's actually on the occasion of the Samadhi Mandir in Mayapur. If any of you had the opportunity to go to Mayapur, please do take advantage. And of course, they'll be holding a festival very soon. So yeah, if you are going to Mayapur, yeah, please do visit. And this is also an article by Satchidananda Maharaj as well. And so we're in the process of getting these couriered to various places in the world. So hopefully you have access, or shortly you will have access to a copy for yourself as well. Okay, without further ado, I will hand over to Karunika Mataji. So thank you very much, Karunika Mataji, for joining us. And please share your remembrances, recollection, any instructions that Guru Maharaj specifically gave you. And basically these sessions are, designed, or we're looking to serve devotees, disciples, and support them in any way that we can. So please, I'll hand over to you.
Om Agyan Timirandhasya Jnanajana Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnaprishthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Charu Swami Dinami Niktachita Supuneta Vaginantara Prabhupada Tata Pranam. All glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to Prabhupada. Hare Krishna to everyone viewing this program. And thank you, Prabhuji, for giving me this opportunity to speak about something, my hottest feelings and remembrances with Guru Maharaj. It is my precious pleasure which I am going to share with you all. First of all, I want to tell something. This is very coincident. A few days back, I had a dream. Generally, I pray Guru Maharaj, please come at least in my dream and give me some more instructions. But I never did. Once he came and he said, let's do all kirtan. And that day when I told some devotees, they came to my place and they did kirtan. And the second theme which I got from Guru Maharaj, that a few days back, he said, tell Karunika, she should also do some glorification award. I said, why Guru Maharaj is saying so? I am not a good speaker. I am not qualified for this. I am very, bad in the front of mic and all. Why Guru Maharaj is saying so? But that was all. And then I got this Prabhuji's message and I just accepted. Though I am not a good speaker, but because Guru Maharaj told, tell her to speak something. So that's why I'm speaking about Guru Maharaj.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Guru Maharaj appeared in your dream. Ah.
And he tell Karunika to say something. Everybody. So I said, why Guru Maharaj is saying, I'm not a good speaker. How? I don't. And this, after that, you gave me this message, and then I just accepted because it is Guru Maharaj's instruction to speak about him. This is his mercy. He's very, very merciful. There are devotees have many, many examples and many, many experiences with that. I can share with me what experiences I got. As you told in the introduction only, that in Vrindavan 2000 only, this was the first meeting I was meeting some guru. I don't know any guru in my life. There was no one. After demise of my husband, I was very much disturbed. I was looking for some spiritual peace. I have no faith in God at that time. At that moment, when my sister she got initiated, and they were all meeting Guru Maharaj, and I also went with them, and I think at Guru Maharaj only having darshan, I was just literally crying and crying. Everybody thinking that why she's crying. Maybe she didn't get initiated, that's why she's crying. But I didn't know the meaning of initiation only. I don't know what is this process. I don't know ISKCON. I don't know anything. But just looking at Guru Maharaj, I don't know what was that. My pain, think that pure Vaishnava. Then now I think he is the pure Vaishnava. That's why all my pain came out in tears. And I asked him just one question: what is spirituality? And he answered, read Bhagavad Gita. This was the only conversation with him. And I paid my obeisances. And the day I decided I will follow all rules and regulations to get in this organization. And that after that, whenever I used to listen that Guru Maharaj is coming to Kolkata, because my place was near Kolkata, it is Durgapur Steel City. I don't know, many of them do not know, but it is a little a 3 hour journey from Kolkata to Durgapur. And whenever I used to hear, I used to run there and used to meet Guru Maharaj once. Many times I met there, and Guru Maharaj was so happily, welcome me, that I felt how much compassion is not actually, yeah, concern and compassion that he used to ask me. I used to feel that nobody is more lovable than this, our Guru Maharaj. And I was calling him Guru Maharaj only, though I was not initiated. And after that, one day I said, Guru Maharaj, I want to take your shelter. And he just laughed. So you have that day, next day, the many devotees were getting initiated. I said, no, Guru Maharaj. Do you have Japamala? New? I said, no, Guru Maharaj. Then one devotee, Satyaraj Prabhu, our god brother, he got me Japamala from Mayapur. And after that, my life changed. I got a spiritual father, spiritual guide, spiritual friend, whom I can talk everything, each and everything of my life. I could discuss with him, and he used to guide me. Then, after some time, after initiation, he came to Durgapur for some temple program. There was not actually temple, small, very small center. And then he came there and he just rang me up and said, Veronica, I'm coming to Durgapur and I will stay at your place. I was so happy, and Guru came and he stayed at my place for 2 days. And then he saw everything. House was very, very big. And he said, why are you staying here? Go and stay in Dham, any Dham, whichever you like. I said, how, Guru Maharaj, I will do all this alone, single-handedly. My children are all saying, how some are, they are saying abroad. So who will help you? That you try, you will be able to do. And with His mercy, I really was able to do, close everything, house, property, business, everything I did. As Guru Maharaj said, I just, and it was all His mercy that I could do it. He said that this is the cost I'm getting, this is that. And He was suggesting me do this, do that. Everything in my life after meeting Him, whatever I did, He only guided. And I just got, and then after when I came to Mayapur and settled down, He was very happy. And He used to give examples. He left such a big case, living in this small flat, this, that. He used to appreciate. And He told me, He gave me the instruction. That instruction was that become a good devotee. And I was very confused. I just asked Maharaj, what is the meaning of good devotee? But I could not ask. I just,
Sorry, what's the meaning of? What is the meaning of?
what is the meaning of good devotee?
Good devotee. Okay, okay. Okay. Can I ask a question? So
Yes.
when you first met Guru Maharaj, it was after the departure of your husband, your good husband. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So like I suppose sometimes when we sometimes read that sometimes people come to spirituality or ISKCON, as it says in the Bhagavad Gita, out of distress. Right? Would you say that was your case? Okay. And then Guru Maharaj, you first met Guru Maharaj, all right, after your husband had passed away. That's correct, right?
So
okay.
After
and
that,
then Guru Maharaj asked you to sort of basically sell up your house and
yes.
move to Maya. Right.
Uh,
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, obviously a very surrendered disciple. We can say.
He said, it is up to you. You can any Dham. I said, I will like to live in Mayapur. I don't know why I have special, grace for Mayapur only. So I said, I want to live in. I said, okay. And then buying here place, I asked for Maharaj, this is the place. He only guided. Whatever he guided, with closed eyes, I don't know what is this relation, what is this feeling. I cannot express that. He just said, this is okay, okay. This is not okay, okay. Whatever he said, I did. So I took his guidance. And the whole life after that, 2000, the whole life was my mana. This is under the guidance of Guru Maharaj. Once I asked him, Guru Maharaj, I have left my family, everything. I didn't go to anyone. I did not want to go with them. I want to stay at my own. But at the end of life, end time, I get the feeling my son and my daughter, this material, then what will happen? This will all go in vain, this doing. Then Guru Maharaj thought for a while and said, you put your whole energy in serving. And you, Prabhu, after that, this morning I get up and when I go to bed, the whole day is for Krishna, nothing else. I'm not bothered.
Okay.
It is all Guru Maharaj again. And then had a car, I sold it because they were going to buy for Pani Hatti. I said, Guru Maharaj, you take this car. He said, then the boy said, no, we want a big one, the carrier. I said, okay, then you sell it and give this down payment with this, and after that you can carry on with your choice. Then I sold it and gave it to him. so happy. He said, no, 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 you keep. I said, no, Guru Maharaj, it is all you. Guru
Yeah.
Maharaj was again so merciful. He said, you are creating mercy. I said, this is also your mercy. That I could
Um,
follow your instruction. This is also your mercy. Guru. And then uh, time to time used to get instructions. Like once I asked Guru Maharaj, because I have this very, serving mode. This is my nature that I should help this, I do this. And Guru Maharaj knew that many devotees come and stay here and Shita. I asked Guru Maharaj, what is more important, service or sadhana? What is more important? Guru Maharaj said,
mm,
Guru can tell. And he gave the example of Prabhupada. Like when the weavers, Prabhupada brought some weavers and they were staying that Prabhupada Samadhi in front of Prabhupada Samadhi. And morning at morning walk, Prabhupada asked, where are all these weavers? And the disciples said they are in the temple chanting. And Prabhupada said, their chanting is cut cut. This weaving is their chanting. So this way, the Guru can tell what is better for service. Sadhana, both are important, but for the disciple, what is more important is Guru can. For you, sadhana. I, I was, I said, what? How can I do if I get service? I will leave sadhana and do the service. This is my nature. So Guru Maharaj, for you, sadhana. In altar also, if you serve and then if you age on the later age that you won't be able to serve there also, then you have to sit down and chant on. And now I think after Guru Maharaj left this planet, that how could he know? How could he know that this day will come with me and I won't be able to stand for the altar service and I have to sit down and chant? He said, chanting you can do and lying also you can do. It's not necessary that you have to sit down. I said, now this is happening with me. Like when I sit long, that means then I lie down and chant. And then I chant less and remember more, Guru Maharaj. How is
mm,
he? He was so pure. He's Shuddha Vaishnava. When I read this Bhagavatam, in that 11th canto, that Mukta Jeev and Baddha Jeev, and I got all the qualities which are in Guru Maharaj, Mukta Jeev. And that time, we just look at him as a very guide and spiritual master, everything. But now these books are, confirming his quality. Now this book, through this Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, his qualities are confirmed. That how great he is, how great. He got such a precious diamond of Prabhupada that but he lost it in a very shocking way. That was a very big shock for us that cannot come out of it. Oh, the 2 years has passed, but still, I am peaceful. If I remember, I feel that he is there. He is with us. He is with us. But when I have some question in my mind, then I search him. And Guru Maharaj have Prabhupada has quoted that when disciple, you know, look search for Guru, then he reached to Krishna. Searching for his Guru takes him
mm.
to Krishna. I don't know whether it is right or wrong, but really, Prabhu, I do not want to go to Krishna. I want to go to Gurudeva's lotus feet. I have no desire to go Golok or Vrindavan or any Krishna Dham. I know I want to go only my Guru's Dham. He will see what is right, what is wrong for us. Because I have met him personally. He gave us Krishna. Who is Krishna? We didn't know. He told us that who is Krishna and how should we serve Krishna. And there are so many things. When I delayed, I said, Guru Maharaj, it's my desire to go to Krishna land. That name is Krishna land. Deland gave the name Krishna. He said, have you ever been abroad? Yes, Guru Maharaj. Have you got passport? Yes, Guru Maharaj. And then he told Krishna Prabhu and he arranged for the visa and he said, ticket I will give. No, Guru Maharaj, let me do this service. And then what ticket? And I went. The whole way he was asking, now you are boarding. Are you okay? You are going alone? How can you go? Guru Maharaj, it's all your mercy. I will teach. And then I went alone. This is about 15 hours journey. I didn't feel because in Guru service, nobody feels age, nobody feels tired. I have seen this so much power. If we really surrender, we feel so much enthusiastic that I was fresh when I got down. I was totally fresh. And there Guru Maharaj showed us how to make burger, how to make lasagna, how to make this, how to make everything. I was so happy. But still, because I was feeling little weak, maybe due to this, what you call, uh, journey after a long period, I was little bit tired. So I
Jet
started,
lagged.
everybody was sitting on the table. And I don't know, I became very emotional and I was wanted to do this, that, running, no, service too much, but I couldn't. I was feeling little weak. So I started crying. I said, why are you crying? I said, Maharaj, I want to serve more, but I'm feeling weak. I want to serve more and more. And Guru Maharaj just laughed and then said to everyone, look, everyone, this is the smallest, youngest disciple of our temple. She's a kid. Just take care of her. And then after talk and all, after giving the instructions to everyone, Guru Maharaj distributed some prasada. And at the end, I went at the end, and he gave me small piece. He said, I am giving you small piece because you are little girl. That's why I'm giving you small. He was so affected. How rare we will get this affection. Even a father who gives us birth, that also, after some time, when we grow old, we say now the children has grown old. But this spiritual father, for him, there is no age, nothing. Love and love. And love that is also this not looking at your Guru Maharaj, and this way. And when he started temple in Ujjain also. There also, in first batch, we went to serve. In Guru Maharaj, that was the temple was hired. That was the place, Mahananda, that was a community hall. Then there was small deities, and we all went to serve there also. We used to go to people, preach, and call them, and just tell them about our ISKCON. We used to do many times. I used to go 3, 4 times in a year at that time. And after that, when the main temple came up, then also we were there just when opening of that time. And the Guru Maharaj take the pipe and washing that kundicha, that margin. We were all right this taking the thing and we were cleaning and Guru Maharaj was giving water. It was so nice. Eh, this is you don't feel that such a great personality. Uh, as they say, Guru Maharaj so many times say, Prabhupada also had so many times that as the Vaishnavas grow more and more senior and senior position, they become more and more humble. And this is really true with Guru Maharaj. He became so humble, so humble. Then I saw that Guru Maharaj used to appreciate my cooking. And when I went to Deland, here also he used to ask me, how you make paneer? It is so soft. Do you make at home? Everything he used to appreciate. And when I went to Deland, everyone asked me, uh, Guru Maharaj sir, that Karunika makes so nice dishes. He's a very good cook. I said, no, Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj makes everyone happy. That is all. That he wants to make everyone pleased. This is his quality. So this way, I got lot of affection and lot of blessings from Guru Maharaj. And my life, my heart and soul is my Gurudev only. If anybody in my family, they all know that she will do what Guru Maharaj will do. So they never in property, never in anything. They say whatever Guru Maharaj is telling you do, you will be more. This way, they were also helpful to me because they met, and Guru Maharaj's personality, he impressed everyone. In my family, everyone appreciated him, everyone. And when he left this planet, everyone was very sad that he should have stayed more to make people some more devotional life, to give emotional life, because he is a real guru, real guru. Whoever meets him one time, he appreciates that he is a real spiritual guru. We have not seen such personality. But
No.
as
You mentioned when you have questions for Guru Maharaj. I mean, how? Yeah, and I'm sure many of us have questions that when Guru Maharaj was here, we would either write to him or in some way. How do you kind of get your answer? I suppose, if I can put it like that.
pardon, Prabhuji?
How do you the questions that you have now, right, for Guru Maharaj? How do you how are they answered?
Guru Maharaj? No.
Mm.
The question?
If you have any questions now, right, for Guru Maharaj, any questions that you have,
Okay,
how do you get an answer?
I by chance when I see this daily in the daily the Guru Maharaj quotes, or sometimes reading his listening his lectures, I get my answer. I get answer when I listen this. By chance it happens. So coincidence that if I have question in my mind that this like this, that what is pure devotee, I do not care whether you serve too much. I do not care how much money you bring. But then I said, then what to do? How is good devotee? Then very next day, when another quote came and saying that uh, saying the association of, if you like the association of devotees and all that, I got my answer. Same means if I get 1 or 2 days, but I get the answer from Guru Maharaj, because we understand his language as Guru Maharaj understands Prabhupada's language, and we are used to understand the same language, but in a way of Prabhupada or Guru Maharaj. Prabhupada gave to Guru Maharaj and Guru Maharaj has given. I used to ask Guru Maharaj, how you serve too much to your Gurudev? Please bless us. Some part of your, this service. We should get this, this habit, this blessing that we could serve our Guru like you. We cannot, but still, please bless us. And he used to laugh. Nothing. Whatever I get from Prabhupada, I just give. You, whatever you also give others like this.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like so many of us have questions in our day-to-day lives, and sometimes, yeah, you pick up a book Prabhupada's book or listen to a lecture, Guru Maharaj's lecture, and
Yes.
then there's the answer comes. Right?
Yes.
And we have Tarun Krishna Prabhu here, who's very regular on a daily basis, posts Guru Maharaj's quotes. So he's making those answers available to us.
Yes.
So we're grateful to him. And you mentioned you cooked a lot for Guru Maharaj as well. What kind of preparations did you cook? What was his kind of favorite that you cooked for Guru Maharaj?
All Indian, Prabhuji, it's all Indian, mainly like kofta. He used to like uh, kofta, any type of kofta that is a dish, Indian dish, and
Ah,
gravy with gravy. And paneer is the one style of paneer, and whatever chutney, tomato chutney, whatever uh, dishes. And then especially he used to like our Punjabi. There's some aloo methi that is also he used to love. He used to say
mm,
wherever he
mm,
used to, and Vrindavan also I remember that the Panya told me, Mataji, make aloo methi. I said, okay. Here also, and he that like when I invited him, when I bought this place, I said, Guru Maharaj, this is the Rath Yatra time, and the airport is on 9. I think 2013. I bought this flat,
mm,
and I said, Guru Maharaj, I want to go to this Graha Pravesh, but you are not here. He said, never mind, I'll bless you from here. So he blessed me, and I did that puja, and after that, when he came, then I invited him, and he came, asked when I prepared all preparation. He said, which of that time was less, and Shipati Prabhu helped me, Vaina Prabhu helped me. He said, don't worry, we will help you. And they were cooking and cooking, and I made 3 4 dishes. Otherwise, they cooked. And then Maharaj asked me, then what you have made Karunika text. Then I said, Guru Maharaj, I have to cook aloo. And you know, he took aloo methi and chapati very nicely. So this is the best dish. And
mm.
otherwise, he tasted everything, but appreciated that. And after that, any time Guru Maharaj used to come, then it was sure that I have to make that aloo methi, paneer sabzi, kofta, curry, chutney, everything. Once I made a chutney, and Guru Maharaj, after means after he take sweet. So that day he finished away the sweet, and he took one more cup of chutney only. He liked so much. So this
Oh,
way he used to appreciate, and I used to cook. I used to make ghee for him, and he used to say, "Tell Karunika that I will like this ghee only." Which ghee, yogurt, all things he used to like. I make. I don't know how it happened that I had the mercy of Guru Maharaj to serve him. And now after that, I am not making ghee any, because if I make, I feel that whom should I give this ghee? So it pains my heart. And after leaving his Bapu, the pain is there. Too much pain is there. I think why Guru Maharaj brought me in Dham for this service, because at, due to COVID, there was nobody to serve at Samadhi at that time.
mm,
No one was there. We were only 3 4 people. What to make? Garland, Prashadam, morning bhoga. Nobody is there. So that opportunity Guru Maharaj gave me for 1 year. One complete year I did this. And
mm.
after that now kitchen is settled. But still I make garland for him. But other services are very
So
nicely.
see, for your service at the Samadhi, you know, you able to maintain that very intimate connection with Guru Maharaj?
I don't know, Prabhuji, how that was the time, nobody was there and nobody was allowed. I made passes for 2, 3 our God sister brothers. One Mataji from Hyderabad, she came to me after listening, after hearing that Guru Maharaj this thing departure. She ran to Mayapur. She stayed with me. She used to run and mm, did everything. She used to go to provide. I used to make at home, and she used to run and give us small. And one was Prabhuji, uh, Charan Prabhu. He used to serve there. There are very few people because some were in that what you say after COVID.
Oh,
What you call that?
isolation.
Huh?
Isolation, is it? I don't know. I'm not
I
sure.
actually
Mm.
the time period for the after COVID they give precautionary. They keep alone. The word I'm slipping my mind.
Mm.
What they
That's
do? Uh, they kept some for 20 days, for 2 weeks, 1 week outside. Not allowed to serve anywhere, not allowed to go anywhere. Just in the
quarantine.
Quarantine, Mataji.
yes,
Quarantine.
yes,
Yes.
quarantine. Many of them were quarantined, and many of them were scared to go out. Many of them were scared. So many days nobody was used to go to have darshan also, and we used to run darshan also, sending this to provide service whatever they need. There only we were little 4, 5 people. That was the time, and now it is okay. Everybody is enthusiastic, is serving Guru Maharaj. Very nice, very nicely the yoga offering. When you see other Vaishnava Samadhis, nowhere is such good service. Our Gurudev is, he's really special. He was special, and now the service is also specially very nicely. The devotees are serving. So
Yes, that's true. That when anybody who hasn't been to Mayapur for some time, you go to Mayapur, and taking darshan of the samadhi there, and how devotees are looking after it so nicely, so regularly, and yeah, I mean, it kind of befitting and shows actually Guru Maharaj's position in our society. So no, thank you.
in that so very white color samadhi and so nice.
Mm.
It looks like palace. Really, it looks like palace. If you see, yes, I said yes, because Guru Maharaj is a king. He's always being a king. And now also he's a king. A special samadhi. Very special. It's by mercy of Prabhupada, he got the place just straight in front of him. If you notice, you have come here, I have seen it. It's a very, special view. He can see from
Right.
there. Now, that can be such devotion that after leaving body also, he is with Prabhupada only.
Mm-hmm.
He was with Prabhupada. See this service. We are nowhere. We are just not even. That's why now I think that if we have to reach him, his lotus feet, if we have to get his lotus feet, we have to seriously, what is instruction he has given us, that become serious. Devotional life is very serious. We should be very sincere and serious to ourselves. Then only we can get Krishna and Guru. Then only we can get our devotional life successful and advanced. Otherwise, we will be same there. If routine wise we are chanting, it will not help. Our heart should be changed. It should have. It should. It should beat with the beating of devotional service, service to the Vaishnava, service to the Guru, service to the Krishna, service to the temple, deities, everything. So this is the Guru Maharaj's instructions. It sincerely. Whatever you do it sincerely. He always used to, stress on this point that if you give your 100%, you will get 100%. That's why we should follow his instructions and do our services by giving 100% and make our life successful for the service of Guru Maharaj. And he will take us where he wants to take.
Thank you. I mean, how do you like? I remember Guru Maharaj often used to say in retreats and etc. lectures, to become serious, right? And at least for me, it was like, you've been able to dedicate yourself in so many ways to Guru Maharaj's service. I mean, at least for me, I can say that. I don't know. I mean, my attention is manifold kind of thing. It gets directed in family life, in job, in whatever. And how do you develop that sincerity and single-minded sort of focus that you talk about?
I don't know, Prabhuji, but really as a fact that whenever I pray, I just see my Guru Maharaj lotus feet. I see only that, yeah, in temple it's okay that I have darshan of deities, Radha Madhav, Krishna Devi, Maharaja. But through Guru Maharaj only I go. Through Guru Maharaj only. What it is, his instruction is that Guru is transmitting. So he is real transmitter. That he can show, he can give us the way, the right path, how to go to that, how to do that. And if we sincerely desire anything, that is, it doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter your position, it doesn't matter your position, it doesn't matter your age, but if you have desire, you can achieve. I think that is my feeling. That if you desire the services, you can do in a sincere way. If you do, then you will be really advanced in your life. I don't know. I am not a good devotee. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I'm nothing doing also. But still, I have, my heart is peaceful that I am on shelter of under the very, very supreme, superior Gurudev who can save me from any anxiety. That's why I never have any anxiety, because he saves us from anxieties, mysteries. Guru Maharaj used to say that there shouldn't be any anxiety of doing any service also. You should be very peaceful way. So I realized very fact. If we are peaceful, we can chant nicely. If we are very excited, very disturbed, then we cannot chant it. If we have faith on Krishna and have faith on Guru, through Guru we have faith on Krishna. Krishna is very far from. So we can only hold Guru Maharaj lotus tree. If we hold Guru Maharaj lotus tree, surely we get everything. Everything done in life in our desired way. Desired way is that next spiritual way. So this is the thing. And this is for young generation, coming generation. We got so much. As Guru Maharaj and his Prabhupada disciples got everything from Prabhupada. And we are fortunate we got from Guru Maharaj. And now the coming generations also have these precious lectures, books, many literature written by our this Gurudev and Prabhupada and other gurus. So they can, if they sincerely follow, they also can get advanced in future.
Thank you.
Not do what. Wherever, whatever Guru is Guru. So if we think this way, and Guru is not a not a materially based, we should not think that he is but looking. We should listen him. Early Guru Maharaj used to say that you should see Guru through your ears, through your ears. So through our ears we should listen. Then Guru is always living. One of my son-in-law asked me, "No, Mama, what will you do? Now who is your Guru? Live Guru." I said, "What do you mean, live Guru? Guru is always living. He is always there. He is my heart and soul. He never dies. My body will die, but he will remain the same." So he thought, yes, this is right.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. I just wanted to ask if any other devotees have any questions. If anybody has any questions, please feel free. Don't feel shy. This is a unique opportunity. This is pure nectar from Mataji here, which is a very advanced devotee. So please take advantage if you have any questions for her.
There is one compliment from Vinod Manjari Mataji that you can read.
Oh, yes, Vinod. Vinod Manjari, I'm not sure if you know her. She's a disciple from London here, lives in Birmingham. And she was just saying, she was just saying, it's so beautiful. She was in tears hearing you. So she's like, wanted to thank you very much. And like all our offerings, we put them on YouTube. So this one will also go on YouTube. She also has one question, which I can read out. What is the best instruction Guru Maharaj gave you regarding chanting? So what was the most important instruction Guru Maharaj gave you when it comes to chanting your rounds?
Chanting the rounds. Guru Maharaj, everyone he used to tell while chanting that you should concentrate your mind on listening. Listening, saying Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That please God help me to serve you. This should be the concentration of our mind on this Mahamantra. Then we can get the concentration also, and we will be able to serve. This is the service to our Lord, our Guru, whatever he has taught us. Concentration here on the listening of that mantra.
Okay, I hope Vinod Manjari, that answers your question. It's a simple, I suppose, a simple and also difficult answer.
Is it the right answer or not? I mean,
it's the best. It's a perfect answer. I remember the first letter that Guru Maharaj wrote me. Before I was initiated, before just back in 1989, in a letter he wrote to me and said, yeah, your most important business is to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra with attention, right? And Krishna and his holy name are non-different.
Yeah.
So that was in one of the very first letter he wrote me. And so and you're reminding me today, you're reminding all of us today of the same thing. I must admit, for me, it's it sounds simple, but maybe I just need to surrender more. That's what it means. I actually need to surrender more and just concentrate the mind on listening. So thank you for that.
Actually, Guru Maharaj used to say that no, somebody asked that while listening lecture, can I chant? Guru Maharaj,
Wow.
you are one. Do one thing at a time. Either you listen or you chant. And this way, people sometimes listen to the this thing class and they chant also. How can they
Yeah.
do both? How can they do both? How can they should then Guru Maharaj made understand. How can you do two things together? You cannot. One more instruction he gave Guru Maharaj that you should not for deity service the people give more time. He said that you should not take more than 45 minutes. This was also one instruction given.
What
I
does
think
not say?
also
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
that for
Can you repeat that?
deity service do not more time more than 45 minutes. One more instruction he gave that japa beat we keep in our neck and then we go for prasadam. This is wrong. He told
Oh,
Karuni, your japa and give it to Maninath. When we go to we see that give this. Do not give for it when while you are having prasadam. This is also his
okay.
that's
So this
also
is it.
Hmm.
So you mentioned one instruction he gave you about for deity service,
Yes,
45 minutes. What was
45.
that? Is that blessing the deities, or what is that in connection with?
No, many Mataji, especially me also. I used to give lot of decoration and this and that. This pieces that go more time you give for reading and chanting. That is it.
Oh, reading and chanting.
Uh,
Okay, okay.
Time we should give. Naturally, if we serve there for 2 hours, how can we do our chanting more and how can we reading more? No, time is same, no?
Mm.
So I heard this is Shubhra Mataji told me that in London he gave this instruction also. But for not more than 45 minutes, you should serve for make it means not long. That is the meaning of saying not
Okay.
exactly 40 minutes.
Not,
It's
but yeah, I
long.
understand. I understand.
Decorating we take long time. I
Mm.
used to take many long time, but now after that I also have reduced.
Any more questions?
No, what I have said, I don't know what mistakes I have done, but this is
No,
all from heart,
no,
heart
no
feeling.
mistakes.
Yes,
I sorry, I have one other question, if I may.
yes,
You mentioned that when you first met Guru Maharaj, you asked him one question
yes,
about what is spirituality.
yes,
Um, I'm a little intrigued because, you know, I guess you're born in Calcutta, you're born and brought up in Calcutta in India. So you have that naturally, I'm assuming you have that culture and that background. So what was missing then when you asked, what was missing in your life, I guess?
yes, Prabhuji. Actually, I also have this habit of reading Bhagavad Gita since the age of 23. But
Hmm.
I do not understand at that time Bhagavad Gita. What is Bhagavad Gita? No, it's a part, it's a puja, worshipping style. So I learned the family is doing, I am doing the way I used to do. Long time I sit down and praying, everything I used to do. And suddenly, when my husband passed away in a very young age, like he was 53 at that time. So then I became very shocked and very disturbed. But I was praying so much, Krishna, why he did not keep my husband long? Why he took him away? He is not God. God is nowhere. I got so much disturbed. And I am actually, Calcutta I came after my marriage. My birthplace is Dehradun. It's Haridwar. That is UP. Now it is Uttarakhand, northern India. I'm from Punjab actually, but my parents settled in Uttarakhand, and we are based there. But family is, Krishna conscious always. That are you're right. That how I got this question, I don't know. I don't know, Prabhuji, that this is the only question which you're beginning of your spiritual life. I didn't know. Now when I read, I understand. Then I got to know. From where it came in my mind, I don't know. I wanted to know that what is God actually. And then I asked this thing. I don't know who told me more inside to ask you this way. I don't know. And why I took Guru Maharaj instruction, I don't know. Because in my family, we were all doing Ramayana part. But when Guru Maharaj told me, I started Bhagavad Gita. No question. And my house name was Krishna Nivas. My mother city was Krishna only. But we were doing Ramayana part. This was a no mix. So I don't know how, but it happened so.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, I'm originally from Pakistan, so I'm from a Muslim background, and so whatever I've come to know, whatever little I should say I've come to know about Krishna consciousness, has been through the mercy of Guru Maharaj and devotees. So it's still, in one way, very new to me, and an adventure. So, so I just hope it remains like that. But
Like Gita, it is said no, that where you live, the next birth, it will start from there on. I think this is the fact. Where you live, next birth will start from there. No question. I never had any question about whatever Guru Maharaj said. This is no mercy of Guru Maharaj. I accepted it wholeheartedly. No any question, not at all. Though I'm telling that background was different. They are Hanumanji's Pujari, they are Ramji's Pujari, they are doing Ramayana part, everything. My grandmother was doing with Krishna Jaramashtami. It was all mixed up.
it was all mixed up, yeah. Yeah, and then ISKCON and Guru Maharaj presented the sort of straight interpretation, proper interpretation and practice.
Oh, meaning clear, crystal clear way. He used to make us, he made us understand in a very, very clear way. Now, if you ask any question in the family also, in my friends also, they ask, I tell with detail, with the reasons why we are doing so. This is the reason. Prabhupada said, if you understand, then only you agree. Otherwise, you don't agree. You don't accept it if you do not understand. So we understand this. Why we are doing so, why we are doing Kartik, why we are doing this fast, everything. So this is the way that's why how we get Krishna, because Guru Maharaj made us, give us the clear concept, made us understand. Thank you, Prabhuji. I have taken long time, 7 minutes, 6 minutes.
Oh, no, thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. And set my obeisance. And thank you very much. It's a very inspiring talk. I wish we had longer. And I think, well, we will, I'd definitely like to invite you again and hear more from you, Kunika Mataji. It's been a pleasure, as always. And,
Guru Prabhuji?
sorry?
Are you coming for Tirubhav Tithi?
No, unfortunately, I'm not. I was there in March, April. I have the problem I have is getting visa for India because of a Pakistani background. But I'm applying to get visa. If I can in time, then let's see. but yeah, so I'm not sure I'll be there for the deity celebration, but hopefully soon. So thank you very much, and yeah, thank you, and we look forward to having all your association again next week for our next speaker. And as I mentioned before, if anybody wants copies of the latest edition of Spiritual Connections magazine or the Abhay Charan pen drive, please get in touch and I'd be more than happy to send you. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji. It was awesome session. And many devotees are commenting in the chat box. If we can read the last comment also. Roji, if possible.
Yeah, Srila, she said, basically she's, wow, Mataji is so sweet. In a very simple and sincere way, she expressed her conviction and surrender to Gurudev. Much love to you, Mataji. So yes, that I think that expresses everyone's view here. So thank you very much. Very, yeah, very inspiring to hear from you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Mhm.
Thank you for so long.
Thank you so much, Mataji. It's so awesome because you explain with simplicity and so wonderful way. And as Gaur Hari Prabhu is coordinating and he is sharing that he has wonderful pastimes. So now sometime we would like to hear from Gaur Hari Prabhu also. He is hosting the sessions. Now we would like to hear from him also. I think there is one comment. I think it's one more compliment. Your question.
So, we have, there's one comment from Chandan Pool, I think from the US. He's requesting a pen drive. So I will leave my contact number in the chat here. And you can also contact me on email at this address. And I'm happy to send that to you. My privilege. So we'll chant we'll chant one round of Maha Mantra. If you can lead, that'd be wonderful. So please do start. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhupada Shri Abhay Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Oh, glories to Karunika Mataji. Hare Krishna. Thank you. And we look forward to having your association again next week. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Tarun Kanti. Thank you, all the team. Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you, Tarun Kanti.